homeless who've died on King County streets this year alone. That sets a new record and, as you said, a sad milestone. Wheel Women in Black tracks this data with the medical examiner. Various causes on how these folks died. Murder, suicide are two of the big ones, but natural causes made up 14 so far this year, and drug overdoses by far the most number of deaths. The number last year at this time, just 67. So Wheel Women in Black holds these vigils every Wednesday for those who die on our streets in King County. Last Wednesday, they stood vigil for 7 people alone. The county says it is taking steps to try to prevent the number of homeless deaths from growing. The public health department's working to get more access to treatment and shelter. We know that first responders are getting more access to drugs like naloxone to reduce overdoses as they happen. At last count, there are, though, a record number of homeless on King County streets, so it is a tough battle to fight. The number of homeless deaths also appears to be up when you include not just on the street, but in shelters as well. Average age, Stephen Joyce, 47. We'll keep tracking these new numbers.